Hello and welcome to today's lesson of 3D drawing for your model railway. In today's lesson I'm going to show you how to draw this pallet that's loaded with bags of what could be sand or cement. You could use this as a load for a back of a wagon or potentially in scenery items around building sites, that sort of thing. So let's get started. Okay, so to draw this pallet of cement, what we're going to do is create a sketch on the bottom plane here. The pallet that I'm copying is 40 inches by 48 inches. So we use that centre point rectangle, and 40 by 48 works out at roughly 8mm by 7mm. Okay, and we're going to create an extrusion just to give that a bit of thickness of 0.5 millimeters. Okay, so what we'll do next is we'll create a sketch on the bottom face for the legs. Now on the pallet I'm looking at, they've just got legs that go all the way across, and there's 4 of them. So we'll use a thickness of 0.5 by 7, and that's to find that top corner. Now you could just copy this, but I find it just as quick to draw the rectangles in themselves. 0.5 by 7. And 2 more, one up here, 0.5 by 7, and another one here, down here, 0.5 by 7. Okay, and then we'll just define the distance from these two to be 2mm, and the same between those two to be 2mm. Okay, and then what we can do is extrude those 4 legs by 0.5mm. Okay, so that's the pallet that I'm looking at. It's just got the 4 legs like that. Okay, I'm not going to waste time drawing the wood effect on the top because the whole of the pallet surface is going to be completely covered by the bags of cement. So I'm just going to leave it plain as it is like that. The pallet does have a bottom surface, so we'll just create a sketch on that bottom leg there. Just use the 2-point rectangle again to go all the way across, and we had it as 8mm by 7mm, and then we can extrude those 2 surfaces by 0.5mm. Okay, so there's our pallet. Okay, you could probably get away with thinning these up a little bit if you wanted to. You could go in here and just extrude like this and just do 0.4. It gives you, it's gone the wrong way. It should be minus 0.4. Try again. Edit feature. That should be minus 0.1. That just digs out that a little bit more. Gives you a bit more space between. You could also thin up the top and bottom here if you wanted. Okay, so let's get started with drawing these bags on the top now. Looking at the picture, what we've got is 2 rows of 3 coming across the pallet, and then on the other side you've got 4 bags going the other direction. So we're going to start by just drawing the 1 bag in this top corner. Okay, and it slightly overhangs as well, so we're going to have it like that. Okay, and I think the sums are going to work out that they're going to be about 3.3mm. No, it's going to be more than that, 3.6mm. And the diameter across the top, let's start with 2. 2, 4 plus 3 is 7. Yeah, we'll start with that, and then we can move them around if we need to. So distance there we're going to have as 0.2 and 0.2, because all the bags look like they're overhanging the pallet slightly, so that's why we're going for this effect here. Okay. What next I'm going to do is extrude these out. Now looking at the picture of the bags, they look like they're about 8 inches or so. So we're going to go for 0.7mm. We're going to create that as a new body. Okay. Now clearly the bags that we're looking at aren't going to have right angle corners, so we're just going to round all these up to start with. So if we go across the top, just select those 4 edges, and then we'll use that fillet tool and just bring those in like that. Okay, so we're 0.15. Okay, and we'll do the same if we turn off the palette. We'll do the same on the bottom. So we'll select those 4 edges, and then repeat fillet 0.15. And last but not least, we can do all 4 of these corners here like this. Okay, and fillet. I'll go for 0.2 on those corners. Okay, and you just do this with all the edges here. You can just do them individually, or as I show here, you can go around and you can just keep selecting them all until you've got all the ones you wanted. Just holding shift down as you select them so that they stay selected. And fillet 0.2. Okay, so now you've got like round edges on all of your surfaces. If you wanted to, you could go in, you could do different ways of doing it. You could create a whole surface coming around. So if we could go into this first one here, edit that feature, and rather than having constant, you could change the curve. So if we do it like this, you can see how you get different effects. Okay, it's going to cancel that so it doesn't save it. Go back in. You could come up here, change the tangent to curvature, get a different effect there, and you can also come in here and you can use the setback tool if you wanted to. So you just play around with these to get what you want, to the different effects that you want. So that's going to look a bit like a bag of cement once you've copied that up and you've got quite a few of these on the palette. Okay, so what we'll do now is we're going to copy these. So we're going to right click, copy, and then right click and paste. We'll turn so we face on, and we'll just drag this along. So like that. Okay, now clearly you can see that that length of bag is going to be way too long if we're going to try and get 3 of them in here. So we can go back to our sketch, edit the sketch. So we'll change this 3.6 to 2.8, and we're going to try that. We'll edit the feature here. Going to bring those in, so they're just about touching like that. Okay, and then so the next thing we'll do is we'll copy that bag again. So copy and paste. We'll rotate that. We can line those up on the edge like that. Okay, so the distances across the palette all look good there. So I'm happy with that. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is copy these 3 bags across in the other direction. So if we just select the 3 bags and copy, and then paste, okay, and we'll drag those across. We'll have a look to see how that's looking. Okay, so looking okay in that direction. Obviously we've now got to try and get 4 bags coming down this way. So if we copy just the one to start with, and then paste that, we can bring it across, rotate it through 90 degrees. Okay, let's line that up. You can see there that that's not going to work because we're going to have all this space here, so we're going to have to adjust that, and we'll have to have a look to see how many bags we're going to need to be coming down the side here. So if we rotate just so I can see it better. Okay, I'm going to come in slightly, and I'm going to copy that body there. So copy and paste. That's 2 of them, and then we'll select those 2, copy and paste, and do the same, copy and paste. Okay, so you can see that clearly 2mm is not going to work here. So what we're going to do is change it all slightly. I'm going to go back to the original sketch. I'm just going to make the bags a little bit wider, I think. So first of all, I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to change that to 0.01 just so it's right up against the side there. I'm going to change that to 2.1, I think. Okay, so now what I'm going to have to do is select that body, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And we're going to move those as a group. 3 move. I'm going to move those over slightly, like that. Okay, how's that looking at the top? So this one, I'm going to edit that. Repeat move copy. I'm going to bring this. Why is that not moving? Cancel that out. So we're going to go back to, so that's body 8. Move copy. I'm going to move it over like that. I'm actually going to move it in slightly as well. Okay, yeah, that's on the pallet there. So that's, next one's going to be body 9. So we're going to, we can come, no, I'm going to do it here, edit, move. No, don't want to turn it. Just slide that way. In slightly. That's it, good. And then this one, move copy. And that just needs to come back in that way. Okay, so again, we're looking at moving body 11 here. Start by going in, and then we'll come out slightly. So that's overhanging slightly that edge, and slightly narrow this edge. So you could go back and we could just edit these in the feature and just move it out by 0.1, and then edit this feature, move it 0.1, and then same here. Last one, select that. Oh, that was 2.1. 0.1. There you go. So that's pretty much level there, and we're completely on the pallet. Okay, so that's the first layer done. Okay, so obviously now what you'd need to do for the second layer is rotate this. One thing we could do here is we could select the 4 bodies like that. Now that we've got 2 rows, copy those, and then paste them, and then you're going to end up with both 2 rows moving up together. So you could just do that and then paste again, and now you've got 6 rows or 6 columns as well as your pallet, and then you just combine target 1 with all the rest of them and join. And then you've got your whole pallet of bags of cement. Okay, nice easy little model there. Hope you've enjoyed that. If you've got any questions, please leave a comment below, and please press the like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching.